Hello Year 10, hope you've had a good break. So we're going to start this new topic today, whole numbers. In your big books please, can you put the heading Gwaith dosbarth, place value and tachwedd 3. So we're going to look at place value today. I'd like you to copy the following notes into your book in a moment. Place value of a digit depends on the position within a number. We use the place value chart which we've stuck in our book to help us. That's the one with the decimal point, units, tens, hundreds, thousands going to the left and tenths, hundredths, thousands going to the right. Remember, if a number doesn't have a decimal point, it'll always be at the end. So if you look here, I've got 456, which is the same as 456 point. And also remember to read large numbers more easily. Insert commas from the end of the number and go back 3 places each time. So in this big long number here, we start at the end of the number and we go back 1, 2, 3 places, put a comma, 1, 2, 3 places, put a comma. If you press pause now and copy those notes into your book, please. Okay, so we're going to go through some examples now of how you write down the place value of a digit. So put the heading in your book, examples. And in a moment, could you please copy down everything on this board? I'll explain it first. So, if you write down the place value of the underlined digit, in this number here, the digit underlined is 8. So, remember the decimal point is here. So that means units, tens. So the 8 has got a place value of 8 tens or 80. It doesn't matter whether you write it as words or figures, but you must remember to write down the figure 8 and not just tens if you're going to use the words. So you mustn't write down just tens, you have to write 8 tens, or else you can write down 80. For this one, decimal point, that's units, so it's 3 units. For this number, we put a comma in first. 1, 2, 3 places back, put a comma. Units, tens, hundreds, thousands, 4,000s or 4,000. Again, put the comma 3 places back. Units, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. So the 2 is either 2 10,000s, or sometimes people write it as 20,000, or in figures 20,000. The next question has got 2 commas. 2 commas is millions. So back 3 comma, back 3 comma. The 6 is here. Units, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000, 100,000, million, 6 million. Or in figures. And the final one then, millions, 10 millions, 100 millions. So 900 million or 900 million in figures. Please write those examples down now into your big book. Okay, so now I'd like you to go into your little book, please. Put the heading GD, place value, and 3/11/20, 3rd of November 20. So, again, I'd like you to write all of this into your little book, please. The heading exercise, write down the place value of the underlined digit. You don't need to write the next 2 lines down. Those are just tips to remind you that you only need to write the answer in one form. So, for example, if it was 300, or you could write down 300. So one of those 2, write down, please. And don't forget to put commas in to help you as you go along. So if you could try those 6 questions in your small book now, please. Okay, back into your big books now. Put the heading writing numbers in figures. And again, if you could copy the notes and examples into your big book. I'll explain what the page is about. So I'm saying use commas again to help. 1 comma means thousands, 2 commas is millions. So if you have to write the following numbers using figures from words, we simply read the question and write it as figures. 780, 780. 6,002. Now, because it's got the word thousand, you could put a comma there. And thousands has got 1 comma. So 6,000 with a comma. But the 2, because you have to have 3 digits after the comma, and it's only 2, not 200, you have to put 2 zeros in there. 6,002. Question 3, 40,300. Now again, 40,000, there's a comma in the question there to help you. 40,300, 300. Number 4, 810,000, put a comma there. And also then write it 810,000. And 9, so again, 009. And finally, 59,021,000. Million has got 2 commas, so straight after the number 59, put a comma. There's no hundred thousands or 10,000s or indeed thousands, it's just 21. So we have to put 3 zeros here because this represents the thousands, but we haven't got any thousands, and then 021. If you forgot to put the 3 zeros in, the place value changes and it would be 59,021. So be careful with that one. Finally, there's one more exercise for you to try. I gave out a worksheet to you at the end of last term. Exercise 1B, question 1, write each number in figures. The first question, part A, says 374. There are A to T altogether. You can write the answers on the worksheet, or you can write it underneath the worksheet by sticking the worksheet in your book first. It's to be done in your little book. Once you've done that, please would you take a picture using your phone and upload your answers onto the assignment tab, and then I can send you feedback. Any questions, I'll be available on live chat to help. Okay, thank you. Good luck.